Welcome to Offseason Day 2. Fresh from the draft. Thrills, spills, and chills there. You know, we have a Cardi going first, a 48 rated player. Vega going second, surprising to everybody. So the Skylarks and Pharaohs plug and play players, so they're not holding back. They're still trying to get to the championship this year. A lot more people signed than I thought would. Everybody was saying this is a weaker draft class, but they got signed. The big thing is Nathan Assis of Mexico, the youngin. He was cut only because of the Interceptors' impending financial crisis. So it'll be interesting to see if he's even desirable outside of the draft with his rating. And, there's so many other players fighting for attention right now. He might go late in the offseason, but it'd be a shame if he doesn't get picked up because he had 2 more years of college he could be playing. And if he doesn't get picked up, he's just going to be sitting around for a year. So it's interesting to see what happens there. We'll see. I mean, a lot of things is going to be probably the biggest moves happening on day one when everybody has the money, everybody has what they need. So it'll be interesting to see teams that have money, teams that have financial crises, like in the Checkers, they're way over their head because they have to pay for Elton Gerst $5 million. They have $28 million. They're $4 million over. Because they made that deal before the draft for Ruiz. So I mean they're paying for this, That's the thing about doing these deals. You got to pay for it. And so let's see here. We just begin this thing. And it's going to be Phoenix making the first move. What do they have to do? So, yeah, Phoenix, they beat everybody to the punch. Greeley was their top concern. They have $11 million available for him. They'll try to get him at $9 million. I mean, it's you don't want to take the chance on him rejecting it because then another team can step in. Is he your future? Do you want him? How badly do you want him? You're already paying Narrow Street $7 million. I'm gonna go 10 for $2 million. See what they do. You'll need 51, or if it's lower than 49, he says no. Oh no, rejected. Oh my God, this is bad. They had the perfect opportunity. 10 million rejected by Greeley. What the heck? What's going to happen? This is, you don't get, and they had the first. Wow. Now you have 15. This is close. 15. Get my calculator to see whose decision this is. 49 minus 4. 93 plus. So the Sea Dogs are on the clock, and this team, all they wanted to do, so they're getting their keys handed to them. This is going to be a great accomplishment. They're going to try to sign Curtis with they're going to get Curtis. They're just going to have to work out his contract later. So this is huge for Sea Dogs, who are completely gunning for the title this year. They have the team together. They really do. They have the money for him. Try $5 million for 3 years. See what he says. He's really happy with the team, so it should work out. And it signs $5 million, 2 years for Curtis. And I think the Sea Dogs have become a very scary team. 6th in throws, 3rd in catches, and 2 in dodges. They have $2 million. You know, teams are strapped for money. They have $2 million. You know, maybe they pad Miller, maybe they pad Madison, but if I was them, I would sell that money for next season when they'll need it to retain either Willis or up Miller or Tamp. But I think the Sea Dogs have prematurely won free agency in the offseason. You know, they just sit and they kicked right when they needed to, and wow. Who's next? And it's going to be the Cats on the clock. They've made a decision. The Cats, they might they trade Zach? They want better throwers. Can't afford any. Do they want to waste it on a cut, or are they going to pad somebody's contract? It doesn't seem like they're going to pad a contract. Might try to trade Zach. Unfortunately, nobody wants Zach. They need they could do something crazy and try to trade Jared. I mean, that would just be divorcing their whole idea, but they're the only one that wants Jared. I don't know what the Cats do here. Maybe they'll try to help out. It's Ricky. They don't want Ricky at all. Perhaps they're going to pay Jared, make him a little happier. They're going to go. They don't want to be locked in long term. $7 million, 2 years. And he must be lower than 51. He rejects it. Who's next? Checkers. Now they're in a mess. What are they going to do to get $4 million off their books? I mean, that's a lot of money. They might have to trade Sven. I mean, it's crazy, but he's costing a lot of money, and they can't afford it right now. You know, they're the youngest team in the league. They need that senior leadership. But Sven is expensive. Very expensive. Skylarks. I don't know if they're willing to trade Sven for Potts. But Potts is expensive. I mean, they need somebody worth. They need either financial help. I can't believe Greeley rejected $10 million. That was not foreseen. I mean, they don't have any money to trade for Greeley. That wouldn't work. They could do a deal. They can't afford any of these people. That's the problem. They're gonna have to go bargain hunting. Somebody that wants $6 million so they can lowball them. They wouldn't do bad with Ausonia, but he's a free agent. So what do? Do you just cut Sven? I mean, how do you? You can't rely on that plan because he might leave. You got to get a trade for him. Let's see. This is tough. This is a tough situation. I mean, they're $4 million over, so maybe they incrementally I mean, Sven is happy here. They might try to take a chance on just restructuring him, telling him, hey, we have a solid team this year. We need to get under the cap. I mean, for somebody as flighty as Sven, I don't think he's going to be very happy with it. I mean, $2 million pay cut when you just paid a rookie $5 million. Middlestein, he wants $6 million more than he has. I mean, these teams. I mean, this salary cap is oppressive. They really have their hands full here. Coach Alexander he's in a pickle. I mean, they could try to get Sven. I mean, the thing about the Checkers is they're dealing with a lot of internal issues, and a lot of these other teams have the money, have the means, so they're willing to make deals much quicker. So if the Checkers don't make a deal here, they might be out of luck. You know, a lot of teams are jockeying to make a deal right now. I mean, does anybody not want Sven? I mean, these desires are strange. They want the leadership. They want the veteran nature. The Skylarks. I mean, the Skylarks. They have money. They have $10 million, but they're trying to sign Potts, who, as of now, I mean, actually, it might be a compatible trade day. As of now, they have. But Potts is kind of in his prime. He's their main guy right now. He's their lead thrower. Sven's a better thrower than him, but he's a little older. He would be the. No, he wouldn't be the dasher. I don't know about a Skylarks Checkers trade. I mean, it's within division. They wouldn't be able to sign Potts for anything less than $5 million, and he would be miserable with that contract because that's the reason you want to see his options, because he was getting $5 million last year. The best course of action is to try to ask Sven for less money. Just incrementally ask for less. Try to sign him for $6 million. They're really in a pickle here. He's still happy. They might accept this deal. He accepts, to the delight of the Checkers. He accepts the deal. Goodness gracious. So that uses the Checkers only one restructured contract. Still $2 million over the cap. They're in a tough situation right now. They have a solid team, and they're youngest team in the league, fourth best in dodging, middle of the road, throwing. I mean, maybe they should cut Soto, save some money, and they can get a better thrower or a catcher. Well, it'd be kind of hard to get a better catcher than that for $2 million. Let's see who is next. Phoenix. They're gonna try again. They have to have Greeley. I mean, that's unnegotiable. Phoenix gonna try to sign Greeley again. I mean, it's $12.5 million. That's a lot of money. He's demanding the most money out of anybody in the league right now. And the Phoenix, Coach Smith, he's a new coach. He want to do right. You know, they canned Alexander because he wasn't able to. He didn't seem like he had his athletes back. And you bring the new guy in, you can't lose your franchise player. But $11 million? I mean, nobody's making double digits right now. Not even Salazar. Salazar's making $9 million. So $11 million. I mean, he could be. I mean, he's an A-rated player. He's a clear all-arounder. I mean, I think it'll be worth it. They're going to try $11 million now. This might be foolhardy. Nobody has money like that, you know. Nobody just has money like that to really be up there, to be part of the conversation. It's an agreeable contract. He rejects again. Goodness gracious. Hans Greeley playing hardball. This is unbelievable. He wants $12 million and he doesn't care. The Silverbacks are up. He wants $12 million and he does not care. He doesn't care. This is really showing his true colors. He doesn't care about his teammates. He wants $12 million to play in Phoenix. He probably wants to go to a better team. That's what's really going on. Cannot believe I mean, what other player in the entire league would reject $11 million contract? $22 million over 2 years. Who would do that? Sven just accepted a $2 million pay decrease. Greeley, oh my God. I mean, everybody has been telling him all this time he's the face of the franchise, one of the faces of the league, and his head is just blown up. But here we have the Silverbacks, and they might trade Arthur. Arthur's getting some attention from some teams. Checkers like Arthur. And Arthur, he's not worth money. So it could be they could make out pretty well on this trade. I don't know why the Checkers like Arthur. I really don't. But they do. Unless I have something messed up. Yeah, no, I had it messed up. I'm sorry. Yeah. The market for Arthur has gone away largely. But I mean, you could, if I was them, I mean, Arthur, he's a Dodger for them. He's not a good player in any stretch of the imagination, but, you know, if I was them, I would cut Arthur for a dasher. Just straight up, just unabashed. They need a dasher. They need a dasher, and or they could trade Arthur for Geelan, which I don't know. Because they don't need another Dodger. They have Carter, Salazar, great Dodgers. Somerset's a good Dodger. So getting a Mussman would really get them ahead. So I think they're going to cut Arthur, unless Geelan is a good trade for them. I don't think he is. They're not really sold on Geelan. His numbers are pretty bad for grade year and citizenship, and it's not really that good of a fit. So Baldwin's going to cut Arthur. So make it a dasher. That frees up some of their money so they can potentially pay Somerset. He's being paid grossly under what he's worth by any stretch of the imagination. But see, that's the tricky thing. If they restructure, they have to offer $8 million. They don't have $8 million. That's trippy. Because league rules say, I mean, he has to be within $3 million of his desire. So they're gonna have him grumpy for a year. That sucks. Well, they can offer. No, they can't because they have to pay. Anyway, who's next? Skylarks. They're the first to the punch to get Potts. They're just going to try to sign Potts right away. They have the money for him. They've done a good job sculpting the scenario where Potts is re-signed by them. Hmm. Hold on. Just trying to figure something out. Whatever. Figure it out later. So, Skylarks are going to offer. It's their best player, really. So, do 8 million. Try to get him for 2 years. He accepts. The Toros, they might be trying to pad somebody's contract, make them a little happier. Probably going to give Reed money. He's pretty unhappy. It helps, but might reject it. Wait. Yeah, it's rejected. Rejected offer. The Toros. Kind of embarrassing. Dizzy Devils. They're on the clock. They are trying to trade Lindbergh, but I gotta fix the. I gotta fix this thing because this isn't fair. I gotta fix these numbers. This real desire is not a good idea. Interesting. Interesting. It's weird. This is interesting. Hmm. Okay, here. Okay, better numbers now. Now, where we left off. Dizzy Devil's trying to trade Limburg. Dragonfish might be interested. Now they have 7 million, so they can trade up. They really would like a thrower, though. They need a thrower. Everybody knows they need a thrower. So Dizzy Devils, they Dragonfish kind of need a thrower themselves, so. Um, they need a thrower as well, so they're not going to get anything out of that. But they want to trade him. He wanted back in the team. They want to trade him. So the Dizzy Devils have a big shot at making the title this year. So they don't want to mess this up. $7 million, trade Limburg. Nobody wants Limburg. Somehow, some way, nobody's really messing with them. I mean, they can get an equal trade. Maybe they can get a trade for Ricky. I don't think they want Ricky. He's not. He's an all-arounder. A little better than Limburg, but older. Yeah, this is a tough one. They don't have much leverage with the Limburg trade. Maybe they just go for broke and cut him. Give that a 70% chance. They don't cut him. They don't want to cut him. I mean, he's an 82 rating. He's not unvaluable. It's just nobody's pressing to get him. Trade with the Dragonfish just seems useless. They don't have anybody for him except Thomas. He's their best thrower. They can't do that. Lindbergh for Thomas. It may be a terrible trade, but Lindbergh's not a good thrower. Man. Well, you could re-sign Lindbergh for $5 million, leaving him $2 million. To cut Clowney, you'd have $4 million to sign the player. Yeah, they're going to cut Clowney. Cut Clowney and try to play the free agent market. It's a dicey plan, but since Lindbergh doesn't have any leverage, they're just going to have to do a rash decision like that. I wish they could have gotten something for it, but nobody's looking for him. I mean, no. What am I thinking? Oh, they already cut a contracted player. Dang it, man. They're just striking out. They can't do anything. They already cut a contracted player. Jeez. Maybe they could trade Clowney to the Empire. No. Team that needs somebody. Man, there's just really nothing they can do. They have to try to trade for him, though. They have to try to get something. Since they put him on the trade block. Team with a wealth of throwing talent. Interceptors. Try to trade Lindbergh for Ricky. Lindbergh would ease their money, so that seems like a good deal. Do they like Ricky? Is the question. Hmm. 69 to a Lindbergh. 65. Interceptors. Lindbergh is 72. But they really don't like Ricky, so let's see. Dizzy Devils. Try to trade. $72. Interceptors. Ricky. What is it? Man, this is long. 72% chance. Deal. What a long decision. But that was comp. I mean, nobody wanted Lindbergh, so they really had to dig deep and find out who. Oh, man. It helps the interceptors out because it eases their money problems. And maybe Lindbergh's better for the interceptors. Or Ricky's better for the Dizzy Devils. And their warpath for the championship. Maybe they can sign him to something good. Busy Devils are going to try to get him. Try to get him for $4 million. They got to put together a team. Let's see. Oh, he accepts. He's on board. $4 million. Receptors, what are they going to try to get away with? I don't think they should push their luck. Pretty unhappy here. I would go $4 million, 3 years. Pretty unhappy. He accepts. All's well that ends well. The Interceptors have the leverage to sign Kyle now. What a long decision as we near the end of the day. Goodness gracious, that took a long time. Who's next? It's going to be the Sea Dogs. They're done. Probably going to try to steal some money. Or pay Tamp. The Interceptors probably don't have money problems anymore. Empire. So the Sea Dogs are going to try to get all up in the business of the Gremlins. Sea Dogs are going to try to sell $2 million this year. For Gremlins. $1 million next year. And draft pick. No deal. Who's next? Shoals Nitzen, the Pharaohs. They have $5 million. They're going to get. Who do they want? They're going to take Skogstad. This is going to be their cradle robbing. This is so bad. The Scarlet Ember just haven't been active in their, pursuits. They're going to steal Skogstad from the Scarlet Ember. That's messed up. That's simply messed up. Well, they're going to try at least. So here's how this works. The Scarlet Ember have a chance to offer Skogstad money to combat the 81 desire that the Pharaohs have. They have $10 million. They need to sign Gielan and Skogstad. He's happy with the team, so it shouldn't be a problem. So they're going to try to pay him $8 million for 1 year. Wait. They want Skogstad. They're going to have to. The Pharaohs are going to offer. The Pharaohs pull this one off. Holy cow. This team's going to be a force. They can pull off Skogstad. And it doesn't look like they're going to be able to pull off Skogstad at all. He's miserable. Absolutely miserable. And they can only offer him 5 for 1. Never mind. So it's a chance to be on the championship team. You need a prime catcher. It's 7 for 1. I think they have the upper hand. So that gives them 40. And that gives them 46. So it's 5 and 1. 5, 6, 83% chance that they stay with the Scarlet Ember. So anything above 83, Pharaohs land Skogstad. Nope. It was a good effort by the Pharaohs to try, but not quite. Skogstad re-signs with the Scarlet Ember. Who is next? Final move of the free agency period of the day 1 is Scarlet. Is the Margie's trying to trade Samir. Samir, older. I mean, he's not going to get much better. All arounder. Um, Jay Woods. You want Jay Woods the most. So the market, they're going to try to trade for Samir for Jay Woods. Which is a 73. um, so to get Jay Woods, they have 2 draft picks next year. No, they don't. They have $1 million. Jay Woods wants $6 million. If the Marlies can pull this off, they're kind of back in the conversation, frankly. Timor, Woods, Pascal. They can't afford that. Not for a pick. So it should be 72% deal. Deal. They only have $3 million. This isn't going to work. They're going to have to franchise him. They've kind of trapped him. This isn't going to work. They're going to have to franchise him, which is the exact same thing as what they're doing now. Well, they haven't used their cut, so they're hoping for oh, rejected. This is bad. They might, because they have to cut another player to keep him. I'll try 4 for 4. Trying to end his career here. That's it. That wraps up the first day after the draft, second day overall of free agency. And there was some wild stuff happened. Skogstad almost went to the Pharaohs. Greeley has not signed with the Phoenix yet. I mean, nobody has money to sign him. He's just trying to get $12 million. Sven took a pay cut. Arthur's been cut to make room for a better player. Sea Dogs pretty much look like an amazing team. Gremlins take a hit, but they're happier now. Much happier now. Samir's a great fit for them. Took a pay cut, took $4 million, leaves them $10 million to get Melissa's way and then get a better player than Hellstrom, maybe. So, yeah, we'll see. This has been day 1. You have a nice day.